Hey, Billy, what's the problem with always being the smartest person in the room?
Ugh, I hate being the smartest person in the room. I'm not saying it happens very often, but when it does, it's a very uncomfortable place to be because it creates a huge glass ceiling on the potential outcome from whatever you're doing. Jim Rohn said that we should surround ourselves with five people who propel us towards greater horizons, that you're an average of the five people that you spend the most time with. So you should choose very wisely who you're surrounding yourself with. And if you're the smartest person in the room all the time, guess what? A lot of problems come from that. People just tell you exactly what they think you want to hear. People won't tell you bad news. Bad news doesn't get better with age like wine does. It just gets worse. If you're surrounding yourself with people who aren't pushing those boundaries, how are you going to problem solve? How are you going to create solutions for the things that are happening in your life, in your business, in your personal lives, in all of the elements of your life that are going to push those boundaries and make your life better? Now, there's an opposite coin to this. It's even more dangerous. If you think you're the smartest person in the room, you just might not be. And maybe it's because you've turned this and this off. If you're not listening to the people around you, you're not really taking that input and that feedback, you're not growing and trying to gain experience from the intentions and thoughts and anecdotes of others, then you're shutting this off too. If that happens, you become extraordinarily limited. You're going nowhere. You're dead in the water. So if you find yourself in that uncomfortable position where you feel like you're the smartest person in the room, you need to do one of two things. You need to check yourself and say, okay, do I have my listening ears on? Am I really thinking large scale, big spectrum, open-minded about the situation? Or are the people around me right now trying to solve this problem the right people that need to be sitting at the table? And do I need to swap out a couple of seats just for this scenario, or maybe for the long haul? That's a tough question to answer, but it's one that you have to if you have any sort of ambition towards growing, especially if you're running a business. Keep that in mind.